finishing Corvega should be safe. I say should, because there's a targeting issue in here, so I've had issues disabling some of the bodies. I've had to move them into positions where the thing behind them wasn't a problem, because instead of targeting the body, it's targeting the structure. Even though it should be targeting the body in front of whatever piece of structure that can't be disabled. So I did go through and disable the bodies I could, because I do have to backtrack a bit. Could go around and do this the other way, but now, of course, the exterior has repopulated. Lucky me, I did grab all of this, yes. Coming down that way is just the way I've always done it. Did grab some of... No, I didn't come down here to grab any of it, because one of the babies in my inventory was ready, so I went out and had the kid pop. Not actually pregnant, just carrying them, because that's working out better in avoiding weird bugs, apparently. Except they could be ready when I'm not in a reasonable place for that.
End of the...
They should be fine because the stuff underneath them should make them targetable. No? Maybe. Yes. Okay. Avoid those naked bodies. And ferals, when I was having the targeting issue, and it was only a thing for some of them, because not all of them are dressed in a way where it was an issue, but the ones who had junk sticking out, if there was a targeting issue, I could at least just flop them over, because it's not like their ass is hanging out, just their dick sticks through their clothes for some of them. So redoing the exterior. I'm going to come at that from the other end, though. You first, since I did not go in the front door. And I could go deal with Jared without this, but I don't have to.
What? Hey. I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
I have plenty of ammo. I'm not worried about it. And the suppressor does mean that it doesn't get noticed so much when I miss. I'll clean up the dead bodies when the live ones aren't.
What the fuck was that? Just noise. Just noise.
The one in the toilets. The one in the toilets. Now I can actually start at the front door and double check. be fine. I'll scrap all the junk I've got once I'm done with this. I'm picking up this section.
All of them? That's what I heard. Rumor is it was one tough-ass bride. There's no way that's true.
Well, at least something's going.
I hear you. Now we gotta make sure we ain't next. So just stay alert, alright?
That is not... Hold on. I did manage to drag him to a different location and then be able to click on him, but I had to do it from just the right angle, and it was not a recording safe position. Okay. Right. That one has a few days left until he's ready. Okay. Yeah, being able to break down the heavy-ass steel shit. Helps. The side effects of various mods have increased on her. It is unlikely that her effective intelligence will ever be above 1 now. So Savant is triggering quite often.
What the hell was that? What the fuck was that? I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
come on. There. Of course, you're not the ones that are the most interesting to me. The ones that magically spawn. Are more troublesome. The ones that spawn once I'm up there looting Jared's shit. I don't have to deal with until I'm up there. And yeah, that's my modded glasses doing that, not the...
Think you can hide?
I didn't need the scope.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
This is bullshit! Come out and fight!
The other lead I'm not going to be able to pick off over here.
No sleep. From now. Someone there?
Well, yes. Oh, come on. Fine. Sometimes tab isn't working. Yeah, there's a list of things wrong here. My perception is also pretty heavily penalized. The debuff effects do have some upsides, but it's mostly charisma. Which I do not need more of. Even without any of this and any of the mags, my charisma is more than high enough to get the most money I can out of trades. The 80%. So I am overflowing with bonuses in a place that I have no more practical use for. And am penalized in ways that matter. Because when my stat is maxed out and the effects are still bottoming it out, there isn't really much more I can do.
I'll find you!
Well,
Scared, huh?
you will be found by something of mine. Close enough.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Come on out. make it nice and quick.
Oh, thanks.
Ah! Only a fucking coward hides.
Say that. I'm not even really doing a good job of hiding. You're just not very perceptive.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Actually, let me check and see if I can target you first. Seems so.
Chicken shit.
I actually had a bright idea. Check to see if I can target them first. That looks correct. Okay.
Damn it. This is really bad.
I could, but I don't need to. Certainly not yet. That one you were gonna notice, but it's fine. I don't trust you not to hit the railing.
Scared, huh? You should be.
I'm just standing here. Actually, you will.
What the hell was that?
Me pushing my luck. 'Cause it's fine.
This is bullshit.
Sure is. But this is a nice dark corner. And you will walk right up. Give me a clear shot. I use ammunition to offset purchases, or expensive sales, I should say. upside of the goo piles is I don't have to,
Come on out.
disable
I'll make
the
it
body.
nice and quick. You can trust me.
Yeah. This isn't gonna give me a good line of sight on the places you go stand, though. There. Problem solved. Okay. I hate walking over the flammable parts, even if I'm not doing anything to actually light them up. I will light it up. Yeah, I'm not worried about you, because there's nothing left to respond to you. I did. Right. Correct. These are all parts of the same one. Sometimes the parts don't land in a useful way. Sometimes. Let's get you ready to respond to them when they show up. 'Cause they will.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
It'll be fine. I don't have any of that. Yep. Retract that. Nope. But I don't have to. Let me flop you onto something else. Can I target you now? Yes. Okay. That's what I mean. Even though I'm clearly clicking on the body, it's clearly targeting. Not the body.
You got it. No.
I can do that.
Safety. C. Take cover until the lawbreaker is dealt with. Attention, citizens.
Yes.
You may now resume your normal activities.
Oh, I am. I can target you there, yes. There. I don't need that key. I've already opened that chest. Really? Hold on. Strangely enough, even though it seems like I'm getting something that's targeting him, he's still... Because this sure looks like a body reference compared to the other things, but not working. So, and I even tried with taking the key off of him in case the key on his body was what doing it. No, so I loaded it, left the key on him. Yeah. What? Excuse you? Well, I don't need to turn around. Are you going to give me other weird... I suspect you are. So let's, put you down and then maybe try and get you that way. And then... yeah. I don't trust you to work either. Maybe it's because they only populate under the particular condition, so... But, no. Supplement's just fucked up. For whatever reason. Oh. Maybe out this way will be easiest, fastest. Anyway. There's no weird body leftovers, at least. Yeah.
Payback time, man.
Why did you respawn again? I had dealt with you. You you say that, but you're far enough away that you can't do anything about it. Excuse you.
Think you can win this? Huh?
I don't want to have to deal with you. Now that I'm outside.
Playing games with me, huh?
I don't want to have to clean up bodies up there again. So just fuck off.
Scared, huh? You should be.
Not scared, just annoyed.
You better run.
Do I look like I'm running? Dragging a fucking body? You're less likely to give me trouble with correctly targeting if you're actually on the ground. Yes. That is in fact you. Good. Yep. Okay. Good. I should probably do a lap to clean things up. Why the fuck did you go down? Oh, because there's a kid kicking around with nothing to do? I keep finding... I have found more ghoul baby... Well, because there were a bunch of dead ghouls. So, you know. Ended up with more of them than I knew what to do with, so I actually sold some of them, because that is a thing you can do. If you have the right kind of merchant, or the right level of merchant. Mine will buy them, other ones won't. And finding this super mutant one randomly means I do get to test whether or not that was a settler-based bug versus a mod refusal to do the thing. Sooner than I was expecting. I figured it would happen eventually. And then I found one. No, no, not you.
Yes?
Carla,
Hey there. Trading?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here?
Just a little bit of a bump. You probably also don't give me enough useful parts to make it worth the effort. which is why she had a craving for something I don't actually have any of. The dogs did eventually migrate over. In the Commonwealth, I sent his ass to come here.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
I actually had to step right outside Corvega and send him from there, so however long it takes him to walk from. Because that's the only... He shouldn't have aged up that fast. Shouldn't have aged up before he got here. Weird. But, yeah. They took their time, but eventually. The dog house. Stupid fucking roof shit. Is doing its job the way I wanted. If I walk from here towards Lexington, I might just come across them. But that path is only safe if I'm not in the cell with them. But it's not counting him as being here yet. Or being assigned to here. Even though I told him to come here. If that whole thing fucked up, that's gonna annoy me. I can load from before that. I don't want to have to. It's a pain in the ass. Right. Yeah. I'm curious about what's involved with that, but that was good enough for me. I can add so many layers of mods to this, but it's a whole body thing, so that makes sense. Yeah, really, you're not justifiable either. But because things that just give me steel and wood, I mean, a couple of screws aren't really enough to justify it, because I do not need more steel and wood. poke around and look. Because you would travel the road. Ideally, you'll have gotten farther than this. Oh. What kind of thing do you want? Oh. There is a blackmail sort of harassment that,
Sure.
really? Let's move you a little farther away from your mom. Break out of that and let me use that, you piece of shit. Okay, get the fuck unstuck from that. You're still stuck in that. You broken piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Now you're stuck and you're not responding.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna load, but I threatened you with violence and I meant it. So, yeah. I do not respond to the blackmail with anything but threats of violence. Or actual violence. But if for some reason they're not going to respond to the threats of violence, which is rare, or it has never failed to work before anyway, there is always actual violence. If you play along with, if you go along with them, they're going to make demands of your body, which, no. Or they will just spread it more, meaning you will get confronted with more blackmail because there's more photos of you in compromising situations circulating around. I could just disable it because the only thing I'm going to do is threaten them with violence. But, I managed to finish Corvega because I kept forgetting I'd gotten the outside done. And then, of course, it respawned because it had been so long since the behemoth did the work for me. I don't need to go back up and do it again. I got the stuff up there. I got the bauble. So, finally got the inside done. Now I don't need to think about it again.